Hello and welcome to another edition of Focus. I'm your host, Cameron Dorsey. Seniors, it's almost time to say goodbye to high school and say hello to college. But are you prepared for life after high school? On today's show, we'll be joined by Mr. Quentin B. Jackson, an adjunct professor at Hampton University, and later we'll be joined by Jose Gamble, a Virginia Tech student, to give you tips on how to prepare for college. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Today we have Mr. Quentin Jackson here with us today. How you doing, Mr. Jackson?
I'm doing great, Cameron. How you doing today?
I'm all right. So can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
I can. My name is Quentin Jackson. I'm a native here of Newport News. I worked with Newport News Public Education for many, many years, as well as other organizations in the area and Hampton University, where I work as an adjunct professor.
Okay. And as a professor, what do you think is students' biggest mistake while transitioning from high school to college?
Cameron, the biggest thing I see when students transition in from high school is that they bring their old habits with them. College is a little bit different animal. We expect you to be independent. We expect you to be able to do the work. And we also expect you to be able to communicate. I think sometime that transition coming out of high school that we are still used to going back to that teacher, just trying to get more and more information versus the concept of researching those things. And some of those habits follow us into the college. So it makes that transition period just a little bit tougher.
Okay, and what could high school students do now to prepare themselves more?
I think it's a mental process. I would say to seniors, start envisioning yourself right now as being a college freshman. What does it take? Research what your major or potential major may be. Look at your course curriculum. Find out what resources that you have on campus. If you have a chance to go to your campus and do a summer bridge program, that would be great because you're kind of going with no pressure. But those things will make you a better student coming into the fall. I think it will better prepare you for your freshman experience.
Okay, so you're saying have that mindset coming in, and then you'll be
mindset. Have the mindset that you're going in, you're a freshman, and also knowing where your resources are, and leave bad habits behind.
Okay, and in your opinion, what part of the transition period is most difficult for students?
First semester has been proven to be very difficult for most students, and the reason I'm saying that is just so much going on first semester. If you're going to a school that the climate is great, but if you're going to a school with a football team, football season is going on, homecoming is coming up, you have different dances and things that's happening, and just getting acclimated to college life. In college, nobody's going to wake you up and say you have to go to this class. That's entirely up to you. Nobody's going to tell you that you have to do your homework. It's entirely up to you. Sometimes the meal plan, we love to eat. And so we spend more time in the caf than we spend in class. So those are things that it's a learning curve, and that normally happens in the first semester.
Okay, and if you could do anything different while you were in college, what would it be?
Wow, great question. Same thing, habits. Going to school locally, I was still kind of really enthralled with the local things going on in my high school. So I went back to my high school a couple times, got caught up in some things in the area. Study habits weren't the best because I did bring in some bad habits from high school. So study more. I think I would venture out more, broaden my horizons, meet more people. That would be part of my experience as well.
Okay. And is there any more tips you'd like to give to upcoming freshmen?
Again, just taking an opportunity to study what school that you're going to. And I mean by that, find out what the needs are. Look at your freshman class. Find out who your academic advisors are. Go to them within the first 2 to 3 weeks of school. Find out who your chair is, and then stay on top of your classwork.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today, sir.
I thank you, Cameron.
And we're going to take another quick break. Please stay tuned.
Serving the community can have a big impact on society. Everyone loves when someone takes time out of their day to spend time, either just hanging out or helping out. There are many different people to serve, from kids to the elderly, the homeless to your next door neighbor. And the best part about serving is that it spreads. So take time to serve someone else, to serve your community, and to do your part.
just to answer one text.
Information has been provided that on average, 23% of auto crashes involve cellular phones. That's a result of 1.3 million auto crashes per year. Drivers are 23% more likely to get into an accident while texting and driving. There are many other causes of distracted driving: grooming one's hair, applying makeup, reading a road map or a book, or even talking on the phone. 18% of fatalities are from distracted drivers. In 2013, the Virginia State Police have cited 328 drivers for texting-related offenses. Wait to text.
All right, and we're back with Mr. Jose Gamble of Virginia Tech. All right, how you doing today?
I'm all right.
Okay, and can you tell us about yourself?
I'm a graduate of Achievable Dream, graduated in 2014, went to Virginia Tech, and now I'm a junior studying statistics.
All right, and as a college student, how difficult was your transition from high school to college?
My transition was very difficult to begin with. Coming from high school where I was a B+, A- student, I got to college, didn't take classes seriously as I should have, and ended up with C's in my first semester. So.
Can you tell us about how it felt walking on the campus on your first day?
I was happy my first day. You know, like you get that freedom. It's no one like around you. Like I played a game a lot, so like it's no one around you. Like stop playing the game. You know, go do your homework and all this type of stuff. So I was just chilling the whole time.
All right, and is there anything that you wish you could change coming in?
I wish I could change the fact that I did stay in my room playing the game a lot, like, or I'd be at the gym. It's more about like how much time you put in is what you get back in your grades, and like the first semester kind of really screwed me over that way because I didn't put the time in that I needed for the grades that I would like to have had.
All right, and what would you say is the biggest difference between high school and college?
The biggest difference is that personal relationship that you can get with the teachers, because coming from class sizes where it's about 20, 25 students in a class to a big old lecture hall where it's about 300 kids in there at once, you know, it's hard to get one-on-one time with the teacher whenever you need it. So you just got to be sure that you can like find some way to grasp that relationship with the teacher.
All right, and do you have any more tips for the class of 2017?
I got two actually. One would be don't like spend your meal plan all at once because once you get to finals, you will need it if you're going to college. And two would be to gain that relationship with the teachers that you would usually have in high school.
All right, well, thank you for joining us today, Jose.
All right, no problem.
All right. And unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today. I'm your host, Cameron Dorsey, and thank you for tuning in to Focus.